Hi guys, welcome. Dan here from the Magic Junk Drawer. So today I'm doing an update on fitness tips and inspirations. So one thing that I find to be an inspiration, and I just think it's awesome, is when I see somebody new to running and I see them struggling but not giving up. I think that's just the best. I am always, if I'm in your sight, I'm cheering you on because I think that that's awesome. But this guy is a real inspiration. So I've been a runner for a really long time, probably close to 20 years, but I haven't always been so consistent with it because I hate cold weather. I hate running in the cold. The last few years, I've been much better about just doing it and shutting up and close your mouth, put your sneakers on and go and do it. But I'm not a big fan of running in cold weather. But I have to tell you that probably since I've been doing, I'm going to say at least for like the past 5 years, when I go into this one section of town, which happens to be a really steep hill, it's two streets that are connected at the top by kind of like a horseshoe. Like if you went up one and you couldn't go any further, you would circle around and come down the other. So they're both steep hills. So you have to go up one to come down the other regardless. And I'm going to say probably about the past 5 years, there has been this man, and I see him more often than not walking up this hill with his little dog. And this man, he used to be really overweight, like a really big guy. And I just noticed the other day, it was nice out, he was in shorts, that he lost, I mean, he's definitely lost a ton of weight. And I'm one of those people, I don't notice when anybody gains or loses weight, only me. Like, you have to lose a significant amount of weight for me to notice, and you have to gain a significant amount. I'm not going to notice 3 pounds. So when people say things to me like, oh, you look like you lost weight, and I'm like, I just peed, like, what did I lose, a pound? Like, I'm like, oh my God, these people notice everything. Like, I just don't notice it. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. But so anyway, so I see this man very overweight, and I know that it cannot be easy for him to get up that hill because I'm a runner, and it is hard for me to get up that hill, and it's always hard for me no matter how many times I do it. It's, like there are some days where I'm like, I don't want to do that hill, but he's always on it, up and down that hill with this little dog, and he walks with a cane. So when somebody like that is out there doing it, it's like I feel like there's no excuses for the rest of us. Find 20 minutes. Find 10 minutes twice a day. Find 10 minutes 3 times a day, but you can do it. This guy is doing it. And he doesn't look like he wants to be bothered, so I'm not going to stop and open my mouth because I'm not really one to comment on anybody else. But I have noticed that this guy, I know how hard it is to make it up that hill, and he does it. So it's just like a huge inspiration. So sometimes I'll think to myself when I don't feel like doing it, I'm like, if this guy is doing it with the cane, get your lazy ass up, put your sneakers on, and go and do it because you can do it. So just a little bit of motivation when you see somebody else struggling, or it's very easy for somebody who's been doing it forever to get up and do it. It's much harder to start something new and stick with it, and especially when it's hard. So when I see that this guy has not given up, it makes me think, you don't even have an excuse. Get out of bed and do it. You're not doing anything else either. Like if I don't have to be at work until 9:30, I'm like, you're up. It's 7 o'clock. Go do it. Just go and do it. Like what's the problem? It takes a half hour. It takes 40 minutes, and then it's done. You don't have to think about it anymore. So that's your inspirational tip for the day. If the rest of us can do it, the rest of us can do it. If somebody who has a physical issue and needs to walk with a cane can do it, there is no reason why we can't. Okay? So if you like what we're doing here at the Magic Junk Drawer, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.